Round 2, race 1, and all eyes on Marcus Armstrong of New Zealand, who led the championship after the first round. But it was his teammate from M2 competition, Richard Verschoor, who would start on the first row, alongside poleman Clement Novalak of Giles Motorsport for the first race. Out went the lights, and Verschoor was off and running. Novalak bogging off the line and allowing all three M2 competition men to get alongside him as they dived into the southern loop for the first time. It was Richard Verschoor who led the race. Novalak slotted all the way back down to 4th place by the time they exited the southern loop. So then, Verschoor, Schwartzman, and in 3rd place, Marcus Armstrong, the championship leader. Meanwhile, Novalak was in a big fight with fellow Brit James Pull. Novalak will be racing for Carlin in the 2018 season, and James Pull has just become runner-up in the British Formula 3 Championship for Carlin. Taylor Cockerton struggling in the first round, but getting back on pace for the second round here at Teretonga. But still with some work to do. Richard Verschoor, though, who won in Teretonga this time last year, was on great form again. After a win in race 1 at Christchurch, he was on form to do it again. Novalak caught up in 4th place, and the poleman, although he pushed the M2 boys all the way, just couldn't get on level terms. And it was Richard Verschoor who led an M2 1-2-3 at the checkered flag. A win then for Richard Verschoor, his 2nd of the series. Well, with that podium, Armstrong remained in the lead of the championship, but Richard Verschoor, with 2 wins now already, after a 3rd place overall last year, was in determined form to take the title back to Europe this year.
Well, Richard, congratulations. A race won and lost maybe at the start. Tell us about the first lap.
Sorry?
A race that was won and lost at the start. Tell us about the first lap.
Well, I think the start was again really good. They're really going well in this season at the moment, so that's a strong point definitely. First laps I pushed quite a lot, and after, to be honest, I saved quite a bit. Also, I felt quite a bit of understeer, so I really wanted to save the tires for race 2, which is quite ideal for tomorrow, I guess.
From the outside, it looked as though you were all on the same kind of pace, and looking at the times, that was true. But did you feel under pressure, or were you, kind of in control?
Well, I was fully in control. Only I made 2 mistakes in the last corner. With this car, the downshifting sometimes is a bit weird. So I had this twice, and yeah, this made my exit quite shit, which I lost a lot of time with. But I mean, anyway, everyone has this, so I think I'm quite happy with finishing on P1.
Well done again.
Thank you.
Well, Clem, fastest lap, but no consolation, not the start you wanted.
Nah, rookie mistake. 4th start in my career, so it was a bit. My getaway from the formation lap was good, but then wasn't as good from the actual start, which was a bit of a shame. Because I mean, the pace the last 5 laps were phenomenal. So much faster than the guys in front, catching them quite quickly. So it's all positive for the longer race, let's say. But I just need to sort the starts out.
You say some of the teams say you need to rent a car. We'll get checking that clutch out. Is it a problem? I mean, is it something you can think about overnight?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, at the moment it's a little bit inconsistent, I'd say. But I mean, when I get back to the UK, I'll get my road license, so I can try a couple more starts out. But no, we'll just try and sort it out for tomorrow.
Hard luck again. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, Marcus, very close quarters of the 3 of you. Good race?
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, we took the points. Nothing too special. I mean, if anything, my start was a little bit poor, but luckily we got Clem at turn 1, so I'm not complaining. I mean, it's almost impossible. I won't say impossible, but it's difficult to overtake here. So we were just basically following like a train, which is not the most fun, but it's a championship.
Does the wind affect you? Because obviously it's changed from yesterday, and it looked as though it was breezing pretty heavy.
Yeah, I think it's a tailwind on the straight, almost. So going into turn 1 is sometimes a little bit difficult. But then again, I wasn't busting my balls to do anything special there, so we weren't, maybe if that was quali, we'd have some problems, but yeah, it was all right.
And can you change anything tomorrow that might make the difference to go a little bit faster, or is it good as it is?
I'm fairly happy with the car. I mean, it's just a matter of showing it. When you're behind someone like that, you can't exactly show the full potential of the car. But that's part of racing. There's many tracks that are like that. So this is another one. Yeah, you can't really exploit the car's potential when you're so close.
Well done again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Robert, another race, another podium. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, it was a really good race, I think, not bad, especially finally the start was really good now. Managed to get a really good start, was actually fighting in turn 1 with Richard for P1. But unfortunately on this track, if you go off the line, there is not much grip left, so I needed to back off and get my second position back. And then the pace-wise was really good. I was really fast. I think I was second fastest. Clement was a bit faster, but anyways, the pace was really good. Feeling was good, everything was good. I think we could have actually won, but you know, it's really hard to overtake in this track. So I think everybody did a really good job. The team did a good job. My teammates did a good job. So I think it was an interesting race. Let's see how it goes tomorrow.
It looks as though this is going to be a pattern for the rest of the season. Is it harder to race your teammates than it is the rivals?
Not really. I have really good teammates. That's why it's a bit, you know, different. But still, other drivers from the other teams are still pretty good. So I think it's not really fair to say that my teammates are stronger than anybody else. But anyways, we will fight with everyone. So at the moment, I'm fighting most of the time with my teammates, and then we'll see maybe something changes.
Well done again.
Thank you.